This is the new bug protector that I put on the vehicle because summer is here. And as you know, driving down the highway, the hood of the car is going to take a beating from all the bugs that get splattered across the hood and cause irreparable damage to the finish. Even though you can scrape the bugs off, it still leaves some kind of residue or messes up the front of the hood. Also, it may deflect bugs away from the windshield. Be that as it may, this is a Rugged Ridge product. It's easy to put on because I put it on, so it must be easy. And it certainly gives a sort of a nice appearance to the front of the Jeep, even if it didn't work. Only problem I had in following the instructions is part of the attachment on the underside of the hood involves some sticky tape, and the sticky tape would not stick even though I followed the directions. Let me show you what I mean by looking at the underside of the hood. On each side there's a tab that has supplied screws. An insert is put into an already existing hole in the hood, and then the screw is secured into the insert and attaches the flap. There's one of these on each side, of course. Then this is the problem that I had that I had mentioned before. You're supposed to scrub this area well. They give you an alcohol pad, but I actually did a little more, knowing that how smooth that is and trying to rely on sticky tape to hold this in place. I held the sticky tape for at least 12 or more minutes, whereas the instructions call for something like 3 to 5 minutes. And as soon as I secured the screws into this area on both sides, I heard the sticky tape on each tab just break away. There are two pieces of tape. One is secured to this flap and the other to the hood. And I'll just show you how long it lasted once I did that. Now, let's try this side. So sticky tape failed, and I was afraid that since they did the sticky tape that I would have a problem. But as I've already said, I haven't had any problem. Vehicle's been up to 70 miles per hour. And I went over some really rocky, bumpy roads when I was out in the desert, and it still stayed in place. What they could have done though is maybe move this tab over to here and then secure it to this hole. And that way we wouldn't have to be playing around with sticky tape. But be that as it may, again, easy installation, works fine, no flutter, no whistling.